In a remote African village in South Nigeria, there lived a woman named Oma. She was known for her seer's ability, and she was loved by many in her community. She was upright, a symbol of hope and courage as she guided the people through their darkest times, especially during the farm season, the feast of the fertility for the newlyweds. Oma, sitting by the fireplace, reading the scroll in which she sees the future of her clients and receive messages for the kingdom. Oma decided to reflect back on her journey. She said to herself, "My journey has brought me to a place of great wisdom. I have seen the future and I realized that our village will never be the same again." As she was going through this thought, she received a message from the ancestors and the gods of the land. And immediately she called to the town crier and she said to him, "Gather the people of this kingdom. I have a message from the gods for them, a message that will prosper this kingdom." Immediately, the people gathered. Oma said, "I have a message from the ancestors for the people of this kingdom." The villagers listened intently, eager to hear what she had to say. She continued her prophecy, revealing that she was about to give birth to a daughter who would have the power to change the fate of their village. After 9 full months, Oma gave birth to her baby girl, and she brought her and said, holding her in her arms, "This child will bring us great success and prosperity. With her guidance, our village will stand tall and be envied by others. She will be a great healer. People will come from all the neighboring kingdom to sought for the pros and powers of her healing." Oma spoke and she continued, "The stars seems to align, and the baby girl was born with beautiful eyes and a gentle spirit. The villagers were overjoyed, and they named the newborn girl Safiya." As Oma grew older, Safiya grew up to be a beautiful maiden, and she was ready to take from her mother so she could be the next village seer. And each time she plays with her other siblings, she always tries to remind them, "You know that I have the gift of the seer, but I want to make sure that I used it for the greater good of the people of this kingdom. I want to make sure I use those power to bring prosperity to the land, to bring healing to the land." She always makes sure she reminded her siblings. Safiya grew up with her mother Oma in the village, and she was a beautiful maiden to behold. And she was always curious about the world around her. She was kind, gentle, loving, and eager to learn from everyone around her. One day, Safiya said to herself and to her friends, she said, "I'm going to go to the other villages, and I will go and learn new things from from the neighboring villages, and bring it home to my village, to my kingdom. And I will make sure I use my power to heal the sick. God has blessed me. The gods of the land have blessed me with the healing power. I'm going to use the power of the gods to heal the people of the neighboring village. And whatever I am paid, I am going to bring it back to my kingdom." Sophia was so excited, and she planned on telling her mother the plans she has to travel to the neighboring villages to heal the people and to bring all her proceeds back to her kingdom for her people. One day, before she embarked on her journey, Sophia went to the village river with her mother. Looking at the river, she said, Why do the fishes dance in the water during the full moon? Oma replied, smiling at her daughter. She said, my daughter, the fish dance to bring good fortune and prosperity to our village. Safiya listened to her mother, and she began to observe the natural world with a newfound sense of wonder and a new power that the gods bestowed on her. Safiya have a lot of friends, and she would tell them this vision each time they visit her in her father's compound, and she would share her plans of going to the neighboring villages to bring in more prosperities to her kingdom. She would say, I want to go beyond the boundaries of our village and learn more about the world. This village, when I come back, so I can teach and bring more prosperity and blessings from the gods to the people of this land, as she would say. As Safiya reached her teenage years, she was inspired by the dreams she had seen in her vision. She knew that she had the powers to change her kingdom, and she was determined to use her gift for the greater good of her people. One day, Safiya said to her mother, I want to embark on a journey to the neighboring villages and heal people and bring all the proceeds and whatever gifts and words I acquired there to share with my people. I must share my knowledge and wisdom with others. I must share my healing, the gift of healing, with others. We must show them that with courage and determination and that the power from the gods, they can overcome any challenges on their way. With the support of her mother, Safiya embarked on a journey to spread a message of hope, courage, and healing power. She traveled to distant lands, many neighboring villages, spreading her message of healing, power, and success. And by so doing, she received gifts of all kinds, and she had so much cowries and so much gift. She couldn't wait to travel back to her village to share with her people. After 3 full moons of traveling around the neighboring villages, Safiya decided to return to her kingdom, to her people. After returning to the village, she said to them, I have traveled far and I have seen the power of the other kingdom. I have seen how love and friendship, how the gods have blessed those kingdoms because of the love and friendship they share among themselves. Our village is no longer the same, but we have a newfound sense of hope and unity. She shares stories of healing, stories of love and hope and friendship, and she gave all the gifts she brought with her to the people of her kingdom. She told them that love is above all other things. She encouraged the villagers to share love among themselves. Safiya's journey brought her to a place of great wisdom and growth. She had shown the villagers that with courage, love, and friendship for each other, they could overcome any challenge. And in the end, Oma and Safiya became symbol of success and hope for their kingdom.